I want to dive in a little bit to talk about SEO as a whole and how AI is going to impact all things SEO. I think a great place to start with that would be AI-assisted search engines and how we see that evolution or the current landscape working right now with that. And what do we need to know about that?
Yeah, so AI-assisted search engines, probably the two biggest ones that we could talk about right now would be Bing AI, which was kind of like the first one to really roll out a finished product, and then Google's new SGE, which is coming out as well. I think it's being rolled out in certain markets or for certain users already, in some, at least in an early stage. But they essentially do the same thing, where you enter into the AI and the AI search feature a question or a request for something. And what it does is it scours all of the available relevant sources online, and it curates for you a response in a conversational style. But it will also link to the sources that it uses to create your response. So, like, if you want to learn more, you can click on this link, and it has more information. So, for example, if you wanted what are 5 great parks on the East Coast of the United States to visit, it'll curate for you the list of parks that it finds that it thinks are the best based on the content that it reads from scouring the internet. And then it'll also give you links to find more information on that. Or if you need some kind of information and you want it to be really reliable, like maybe you're looking for, I don't know, you have a question about something medical, but I don't recommend Googling anything medical. But if you're like, I need a really authoritative answer, it'll curate for you, stuff from like a reputable site, like maybe like Mayo Clinic, Cleveland Clinic, National Institute of Health. And that way you can get a very quick, concise answer with very good quality links that have already been sort of curated for you.
Kind of feels like rich snippets on steroids a little bit.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, interesting. That's going to present some cool opportunities and I think some legal challenges as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
So how do you see this impacting SEO on that? How are we optimizing for this?
So SEO and AI are almost completely intertwined right now, because the AI models that are running both off of both search engines and many other items are basing their responses off of the content that's online. So you're doing your work, you're making sure that you're optimizing your websites as best as possible, and the most helpful, most authoritative, well-written content is going to be what is output from AI. So from the beginning, you're giving and you're taking, just like when you're going through the AI model for copywriting, is you're putting input in and then taking the output and using that. It's just going to be one-on-one, a symbiotic relationship, and it's not going away. It's not going away, and it's going to be forever just. If we fast forward it 6 months from now, these models will be different. These models are growing and adapting, and the work that's being put in to making ChatGPT 3 or 3.5, 4, or 27, there's going to be many versions that are just emphasizing certain elements and fixing things that didn't really work, and it's going to be better in 6 months. It's going to be different in 6 months. So it's not a set and forget type of thing. You have to be adapting. You have to be watching. Michael and I are always looking for more information on this process to make sure that what we did yesterday and what we're doing today is going to work in the future, or it needs to be adjusted for the future.
Yeah, I heard GPT-27 is where it really starts. It could. But I think that the one thing about working in digital marketing and SEO in general is that the rate of change is rapid, and it seems like it's only going to get into hyperspeed with AI on this. Yeah. It's not slowing down. The fast-moving department is already moving faster.
We're used to, in search engine optimization as a whole, we're used to content algorithm updates, and then Google algorithm updates, and then adjustments to this, adjustments to that. So we're used to this. It's another tool that we need to be watching out for, always vigilant of. It's just something, like I said, my main emphasis is don't set it and forget it. You have to be watching. What works today may not work tomorrow. And Google's going to be adapting, and Bing is going to be adapting, and they're going to make sure that, what may work now and what might be an easy short fix will not eventually, be good for you maybe in 6 months, so watch.
I think what I love about this conversation is I think AI is viewed as maybe that substitute, not the supplemental tool that's being happened here, but this conversation that we're having right now has been happening all the time since I've been in the industry. I remember coming in and it was mobile design was going to change everything. It does, but then you just adapt and you move on to the next thing and it continues to evolve, and the thing that's going to break everything or ruin everything doesn't. And then it just, or it does, and you fix it.
You see these situations happening in cycles. So every 6 months, every 8 months, every year, they say, oh, this is going to be the SEO killer. It's not going away.
Yeah.
When AI first started coming up, everybody's like, oh, well, SEO is going to be gone because of AI. What do you think runs the optimization output for AI? We're not going to.
Yeah.
It's not going.
All of this is still designed for human consumption, and humans are going to be there to guide it. It's just a tool like anything else, and the expertise is, if you view this as a substitution or a replacement, you're going to get lapped.
Yep.
Yeah. But that's been the case for so many different past examples that you just have to treat this like a tool and be the expert at how to use the tool, and those are the people that are going to thrive in this industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.